Welcome back, folks. Pleased to have you with us tonight again here at the FedEx Forum in downtown Memphis, Tennessee. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. And for Memphis, they're shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. In the post, it's Green and Gasol together. Evans the 2 with Parsons at the 3. And it's Conley in at the point. 4 on the shot clock. On its way from Parsons for 2. A picture-perfect screenplay and the jumper's good. Parsons got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Grizzlies. She passes to Paul. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And a moment here to look at where the shots have been coming from for Memphis.
And when you look at this shot chart, you get a good visual of just how often they are settling for something outside. They have to know that this defense wants them to take those kinds of shots, and they would be a lot better off if they recommit to attacking the basket.
Green
with a screen on Harden. Stolen by Harden. Pass to Chi. Back to Harden. Fires the 3. Harden missing again.
Boy, awful defending, really. But in the end, they dodged a bullet. They can't let shooters get clean looks from outside, though.
Parsons dishes to Conley. Memphis moving that ball around. He kicks to Parsons. Feeds it to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Green. Rebounded by Capella. Houston in total control. Kicks it out to Harden. Hands it from downtown. Harden's got 13.
And Harden is cash money from downtown. Measuring it perfectly, you've got to respect this guy's shooting ability.
Fires from 14, and it's blocked. And he's able to get it back.
They're in a hurry. I think, Kevin, they're rushing things a little bit to begin the half. Nothing pretty about this 1-for-4 start.
Wow, Messi.
On the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And one of the surprise moves of this past offseason was Chris Paul moving to Houston, joining James Harden to become one of the strongest backcourts in our league. Kicked off a feeling that Houston would be a force this season.
And Chris Paul, very much one of the best and most talented point guards in the league. A really poised floor leader. He always is talking and is really an excellent leader, too.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And you know, Greg, many thought that Chris Paul may take a look at San Antonio, and he did, but Houston was too enticing a chance to pass up.
Yeah, it's certainly a distinctive third chapter in Paul's career. He's always been criticized for not going deep in the playoffs, and saw Houston as maybe his best bet to make a deep run.
Evans outside. He dishes it to Conley. Back to Evans. On the wing, Green. That doesn't go either for Green. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Inside, it's stolen by Green. Parsons attacking. Outside Conley. That's in, coming off the assist from Parsons. Parsons got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Chi, covered by Conley, doubled by Conley. The pass to Paul. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Memphis has gone into the 3-point range 4 times and buried 2 of them. And Gasol gets it to go.
And through the years, he's become very confident in that shot. Gasol's almost better from mid-range than he is in tight. That's a great weapon for a 7-footer to have.
Grizzlies have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Parsons attacking. Good on the shot. Green's got 9.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Beyond the arc.
你再唔入我啫。
Ariza with the bucket.
And Ariza, can light it up from anywhere.
直接隔離
His
仆
offensive
街。
arsenal, pretty versatile.
The
你係
Grizzlies
平
have
啫
gone
先。
5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Conley kicks to Evans. And the rejection by Harden. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
And now a look at James Harden. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. 7th in field goal percentage, 8th in scoring, and his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from three, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. Clock is at 3. Evans, that's a two-pointer.
Kevin, his team is struggling a bit right now. I hope he can find his rhythm and start making his shots out there soon. Otherwise, ...
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. Inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
It's Evans on the wing. Outside Gasol.
Evans.
And it's Evans missing.
Wow,
Good
dude.
interior D
Good done, too,
there
like.
prevents the deuce.
And, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
They get it back. Chi passes to Harden. And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist from Harden. Ariza's got 25 points in the game.
25 points.
Outstanding presence of mind. Harden is constantly looking for the open shooter.
To the inside. It's blocked.
哇！呢個打排球式。
Passes to Chi. Back to Harden. And again, it's the Rockets from deep. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. Leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Hey, and when guys at this level are that close to the basket, they ain't missing. Especially when there's no defense in the neighborhood.
The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. To the left wing.
Evans.
It's stolen by Ariza.
Give me the ball, please.
Pass to Chi. Kicks it out to Paul. From past the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter. And Clark, just how important to a team is it to have a veteran presence on it? How did the vets on the Pacers help you when you were a rookie or a young player in the league?
You know what? I think it's invaluable, Kevin. I was a 21-year-old rookie. I left after my junior year at Ohio State. And veteran players, Herb Williams, had been there a year or two. Guys like Billy Knight and George Johnson, Butch Carter were around. And having those guys talk about what it takes. And we were a very young team and had young veterans, but still they were invaluable in terms of giving you an example of how to go about your business to be successful as a pro.
Conley with it. He's got 10. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Chi.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen, got him the space he needed, but he bricked it.
Brooks checked in for Memphis. Houston with a big group substitution here.
要同阿 Gasol
checked in for Clint Capella.
打好撚攰啊！我覺得。
Comes in for Trevor Ariza. Rodney Hood's checked in for James Harden. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Chris Paul.
Yoo-hoo!
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Vitally important. If you relax for a second, you're cooked. You're toast. They learned that lesson there.
都 OK 啦，呢個數據已經
Back to Evans.
有多啲分就得啦。
Outside Conley.
你Gasol 啦。
And the wide open shot from Green. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Green's got 10 points here in the second half. And here's Houston. They're on an 18-5 run. Chi uses both hands to slam it down.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Well, Greg, it was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Evans against Hood.
Wow.
Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He
Great.
Perfect.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Gasol kicks to Brooks.
斗膽你背。
Right side Gasol. It's deflected.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean,
收皮啦。
something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen
你已經
off.
死咗啦。
And everything they're attempting is going in. Tremendous run here.
死神之冠。聽唔聽到佢個聲？又要望住佢。Oh my！
In the third.
And a much-needed run, too, Greg. I mean,
唔想咁錯啊
they've turned it up a notch. Really taking over now.
Conley the pass to Gasol. He feeds it to Evans. Green left side.
哇哇哇哇哇！
And another miss by Memphis.
你
And
眼花了
for
亂。
the Rockets, they're shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Hood gets the bucket.
He's a
咁係
big
2分唔
reason
係
why
3
they
分
have
嚟嘅
the
喂。
lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far.
D-Rose 今日唔得喎。
And remains hot
傳
from
多
the
啲波俾
floor.
D-Rose
Conley
先。
kicks to Green. Evans outside. Over Hood. No good off
乜
the
嘢
front.
嚟㗎呢
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Just a touch.
D-Rose,
I mean, it seems like he's
ay,
forcing
ako.
shots a little bit to me, Greg. Not playing his game right now, and with every miss, the pressure intensifies.
And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting not looking
凍
too
撚
good
晒
out there in the second
得
half,
掂
right
喎。
around 32%.
俾個梳，俾個梳。
Green dishes to Evans.
Shit.
Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Evans has got his second basket of the night.
玩啊唔玩啊！
Houston in total control. Here's Chi, and he slams it down right on top of Jermichael Green.
As athletic a move as you're going to see right there. Unreal.
How about the hang time on that thing? Wow.
Well, you got to have some hang time if you're going to pull
Yun na,
off that
yun na.
360, and he certainly has some.
Gasol setting the pick for Evans. And it's Brooks in the corner. Cans it from
Whoa.
downtown. Brooks has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
And Memphis making a change here. Lights checked in. For Houston, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
都夠啦。
There's a minute 34
但係 blocks 都係，
left in the third.
咦原來仲差一個咋？我仲有毫無長進添。
Here's Conley. 10 points for him.
空檔
To the
啊！
inside.
哎呀 Frank 你個
And
right
with the basket on the assist by
居然識
Conley.
護手。
Conley's got 6 assists now in the game.
Hey, you know, Kevin, that's what you want to see. Strong passing inside, leading to the hoop.
And since they've come out of halftime, they've been extremely poised and very efficient.
Yeah, I agree.
So
I mean,
Mike
certainly
Conley.
a step up from the first half. They're more engaged, more focused here in this second half, and they're getting good results.
From deep, Green. He doesn't hit that one.
應該
And the
早知應該
Rockets
俾
take it
佢
the
搶
other
籃板
way.
嘅。
Here's Chi. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. The Rockets have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm,
啲空檔俾佢
cool, and consistent at the stripe
見唔
this
到
year. I mean,
見唔
that's
到呢
impressive.
個半場嘅空檔啊！已經有呢個半
Brooks with it. Howell on him. Brooks, the pass to Green. To the paint. Here's
What?
White. The basket good off the assist from Evans.
你又傳到喎，
Evans has got 4
好
assists in the
咯。
Always like seeing Evans share the basketball. A capable passer who knows how to get
你
his
又
guys
傳
going.
到喎。
Brooks outside. Shoots the 3. And it's Evans missing.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Here's Chi. It's stolen by Green, and so it's Houston holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The Rockets shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. So on the floor for Houston.
Whoa.
Norman Powell is out there with
Rose.
Rodney Hood. And it's Rose in at the 1 spot.
我得要得個 block
And
啫。
Chalmers kicks to McLemore. Brooks dishes to right. The 10-footer.
Fans
That's tipped.
好啦，唔打啦，唔打啦，唔打啦，唉。
That shot missing. And Memphis the other way now.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Wright sets a screen for McLemore. Got a piece of it, and they get it back. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Davis is checked in for Brandon Wright.
Davis 添啊 ，Brandon Wright 啊，啊，你多謝，真係多謝咯，我有起碼6個 block 都係佢，6、7個 block 都係佢。
Martin kicks to McLemore. Just 5 to shoot.
喂喂，
The dish to Chalmers. Jacks up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
哦
Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple
哦
double.
，that move，that
He really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
move，
Davis sets a screen.
Davis 伸手俾我冚下冇所謂
Here's
啦。
Chalmers. In the corner, it's
喂，
Martin.
可唔可以唔好馬田
Off target with his 3.
？Rose，
She passes to Rose.
多謝我啦。
Got that one up quick. Rose has got 19 points.
And Derrick Rose so quick out of
我依家係點嘅其實？係 OK 啦，呢個分佈，Roddy 佢無啦啦彈出嚟 Capella 少好多分咁樣咯。
the gates. When he sees open floor ahead, he's at full sprint in the blink of an eye.
Davis.
Chalmers dishes to McLemore.
Davis.
Some nice passing there.
又係 Martin。
Martin with the bucket.
果然係 Martin。
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And he jams it with authority.
And Rose must continue to focus on his facilitating. When he does that, this is a dangerous team.
哇！就快60、40都嚟啦喂！呢個數據，數據達人。
And Chalmers kicks to McLemore.
Davis，
Chalmers.
你 Davis 啊，唔好換房，換乜撚嘢房啊？
Dishes to McLemore. No good on the three.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Nance. Bahamute comes in for Norman Powell. James Harden, he's checked in for Rodney Hood. And Paul's subbed in for Derrick Rose. There's the double team with Martin. Knocked away. It's stolen by Martin. It's tipped.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Here is NBA2K18. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
換個人得唔得喂？個elimination 啱啦。
And when you can outscore your opponent in transition, that's always going to work to your advantage.
斬一個眼就6分鐘啦。我再斬多次眼得唔得喂？
About winning basketball fast break points. I mean, because most of the time, those are easy hoops.
And the Rockets making a change here. Nance is checked in.
哇！你又
They swipe it. Here we go, one-on-one. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
What's Evans? And here's Evans. The open shot, Green. The basket good off the assist.
錯晒，錯晒。
Evans has got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Chi, defended by Gasol. It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds.
又可以斬多次眼啦。
Andrew Harrison's checked in.
斬啊！
And a chip.
屌，你可以咁樣啦。
Change for the Rockets. Nancy's checked in for Chi. And Gasol comes to help. Chi passes to NBA2K18. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
That's an easy. We call those bunnies. That's what they need.
Memphis has gone 4-6 from beyond the.
其實已經有幾個 block， 好似唔止10個咯，12個。
In the fourth quarter so far. Conley dishes to Green.
哇！
Gasol on the high post. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Got that one up quick. 25 points for James Harden.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Evans kicks to Green. Knocks down the 3 ball. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
And the dunk by Capella.
You know, Capella does a nice job maintaining his focus on the offensive end. He doesn't get a ton of touches, but whenever he gets a clean look at the rim, he takes advantage of it.
And for Memphis, they're shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter.
我跳咗喎。
Outside Green. Here's Gasol. Again, the miss by Gasol.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I'm sure he's frustrated, Greg, because nothing is falling right now. But he's going to keep chipping away at it, and that's the attitude. Stay with it.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall. 14 points for Chris Paul.
Man, he's so aggressive offensively. I like his assertiveness. CP3 not taking 1 second extra to pull the trigger once he gets the pass.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
60-40-40.
And the pass there floated it
60-40-40-10.
spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
Wow.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day
係時候
long on the
眨個
highlight.
眼好冇？
Green passes to Evans.
我想眨個眼，兄台。
That's good from Gasol on the assist by Evans. Evans has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Being aware there, excellent recognition, fantastic playmaking leading to the nice shot.
And with his game closing in on the final buzzer, let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. And Memphis making a change here. Brooks checked in, and a switch here also for Houston. Powell's checked in.
眨個眼50秒，
Harden the pass to Chi.
得分算。
Over Gasol. Shots good by Chi.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Evans, right side, fires the three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Fires top of the key. Again, the Rockets score.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
如果上半場喊唔拖翻嘅上半場。
Greg. I mean, playing with a bunch of confidence in this fourth quarter.
Shot from 12. Here's Green, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Green's got 9 points in the quarter. Houston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the... Oh!
Hey. Wow. That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
Kevin and Greg, I'm telling you, that is he's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And how about the efficiency Evans has shown in the paint? Once he's got his position, he's looking to score.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Brooks checked in for Chandler Parsons. And it's Chalmers in for Tyreek Evans. And for Memphis, their shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. They get it back. Gasol dishes to Green. Another shot. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Gasol's got 4 assists in the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other.
Goodness. Mercy me.
Oh, the spinorama. Do you know what kind of athlete you have to be to pull off that 360?
Oh, remarkable, Greg. Truly remarkable.
Spinorama, huh? That's not a bad nickname. You might have something there, Greg. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I agree, Clark. Well, we know just how athletic the NBA has become since its inception. Clark, even from when you played, just how much faster and stronger has the game become?
I would say if we were going to try to put a percentage on it, I think it's grown 60-70% in terms of athleticism. And a lot of it is attributable to...
That is breathtaking.
Oh, my goodness. Fella's going to hurt somebody with a dunk like that. Probably will hurt himself.
Oh, there's too much fun to be had.
And he's having it. That had to be fun.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Martin's checked in for Marc Gasol. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
The Grizzlies shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%. Chalmers against Paul. Here's McLemore, and the rejection by Harden.
Oh my. 睇嚟大家都已經染上咗奇興嘅習慣。
Another steal.
哇，咁又 steal 到喎你。
Here's Chi. Oh.
My goodness.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
As long as required, Greg. I mean, you can tell they want to put this thing to bed.
And that's out of bounds.
仲有4分。
Retain possession.
打埋佢。
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And he dunks it down.
Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.
No doubt about it, partner. But unfortunately, the flip side of that coin, the drive home for the hometown fans,
哇！
it's going to be
入
rather
咗
flat.
啊！
And here are the Grizzlies now. Now Brooks. Chalmers with it. They set the pick. Back to Brooks. Can they get it? The shot misses. Here's Chi. Gets the bucket.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself, than the rest of the team.
So we see Houston taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Ủa, 呢種數據計埋15。80 40 40，好，完，瞓覺。